everybody, my name is Derek Witten with another FX Friday tutorial. Today I'm going to be going over the day to night conversion, which is basically meaning, if you don't understand what that is basically I will teach you how to convert daytime shots and make them look like they're at night. So instead of having the film at night, you can just film in the day and you can do this trick and it'll be at night. So this is the original comp footage. Okay, and at the end it'll look something like this. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, and it's super easy. Okay. So we're gonna grab our footage, come down, select new comp, and then here it is. Now the first thing we need to do is gonna click on truck. We're gonna click tint. Okay. Hue and saturation. Oops. Curves, and that should be it for right now. Now let's go to tint, let's drag it to 0, go to hue and saturation. We're going to bring down the saturation because the darker you get, the less color there is, so it's okay to be almost black and white. So let's go to, I don't know, 32, so before, after, that's good. And we can bring up the tint, I would say probably 20. And then the curves, let's take the highlights out. Right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna deselect tint for right now, select hue and saturation, bring that down to, I don't know, about 32. Yeah, that looks good. And then bring the tint back up to maybe 20. And then with the curves adjustment, we're gonna drop all the highlights in the footage. So we're going to select the top point here and bring it down probably there. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And then lower the contrast a little bit so it looks something like that. Okay, and that's fine if I mean, to the basic special effects artists, that's fine. Doesn't look all that great, but we'll make it look a lot better. Let's go to RGB. We're going to bring that down to blue. We're just going to crank up the blue. That looks good. Go down to green. Okay. No, we don't need more alpha. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate. We're going to duplicate this footage. So Control D or Command D. Okay, here it's duplicated now. We're going to deselect the first truck. Okay, actually let's just rename this background. So truck, we're going to reset everything. And we can even take away the tint on that one. Okay, we're then going to do the exact same thing again. But this time, we're going to really crank up the blues. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to select not the ellipse tool, but the rectangle tool. Okay, if you don't know what that is or how to get to that, you just hold down the picture and you can move over. Anyways, we're going to select outside the box. We're going to go and we're going to select maybe half of it, so it looks something like that. And then we're going to feather feather it to death. And I mean a lot. So it almost looks like that. Okay. We can bring in our original comp footage, and then we can go into our old footage, and then we can kind of, oh wow, and then we can kind of play around with it to make it a little match a little bit. So that looks pretty good. And if we look back here, hide the lights, You know, it's just, yeah. Okay, so that looks pretty good for right now, and we can work on it more if we want to, but you know, this is a tutorial, and I know you guys have other things to do. So let's work on getting the lights. So what we're going to do first is we're going to right click, new, null object, and we're going to do car light, click, delete that, don't save. Okay, we're going to select it, go to animation, track and Mocha AE. Sorry about that. Start. Oh, what the heck? Okay, here it is. What we're going to do is we're going to select the X-spline tool, and we're just going to track the grill of this truck. Because the truck is one singular object and the parts aren't all moving, we can track and select the grill and transfer that data for the lights, for the headlights. So we're going to select the grill, press track forward, alright, that looks pretty good. Let's track backwards and then we'll be done with tracking. It's very important to track your footage. I mean, you don't have to, but it won't look nearly as good as if it's tracked. If you don't have Mocha AE, it should come with After Effects. I want to say like After CS6. But if you don't, you can always use the tracking tool that comes with After Effects, the default one. So after that, we're going to go to Tracking, Export Tracking Data, make sure it's Transform Data, copy clipboard. Bam. Minimize that. Select Carlight, Control V or Command V, and then press A. Deselect. Don't click on the stopwatch just yet. Deselect this. One second. Sorry. Okay. Oh gosh. Also, I also found out it will not work if you paste the footage when you're halfway through. You have to make sure at the very beginning. Now we can paste it. Bam. See, the keyframes start at the beginning. And then we can deselect the car light and then come back up and select the anchor point. And we don't want that. Okay, so there it is. Now we're done with that. Click new, light, oh, not light, new, solid. Let's have this a gray solid. And we'll just say this spot. We'll come over to the effects presets panel and we'll type in CC Spotlight. Drag that on there. Okay. We're going to change the height just a little bit. Okay. Maybe the cone angle. You can really play around with this, and then the softness and the intensity. Okay. Render, we're going to change that to light shadow from light shadow to light only, and bam, there it is. Now, we don't want to touch with that. You're going to press P and then Shift R. So that's going to open up position, and then with the Shift R you open up rotation all at the same time. So we're going to select position and rotation, the keyframes, or the stopwatches, excuse me, and we're going to make sure press F4 or go to the toggle switches mode, and we're going to make that a 3D object. Okay. And make sure orientation, not Z rotation. We're going to move this into position. Okay. We'll make that flat. And we're going to move that into position, right? Let's see, right there looks good. We can change the intensity a little bit. So it looks like that. Maybe even bring it down a little bit. Better softness. Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good. Then we're going to select parent. You can either pick whip it to the car light, or you can just select down here, click car light, and as you see, it stays tracked with the car. Of course, it's not in the right position. So and that's an easy fix. So let's follow it about right there. Let's select the position. Oh, and move the X over a little bit. Maybe a little forward, like that. So it looks something like that. And then we can rotate it. That looks pretty good. We're then going to continue on position. Let's let's just delete that right now. Move that back to position. Select position stopwatch. Move that. Oh, let's say there. Fix it, and then the rotation. So as you can see, it comes in almost. And again, right here, move to position. Change the rotation. So it almost looks like it, and we can fix it a little more. I don't care about this being too perfect for this tutorial. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select the effects and preset panel again, and we're going to type in curves, and we're going to place it on our spotlight. And let's, whoa, no I'm not, what the heck. Change the color, sorry. Wow. Okay, so let's get this. Maybe a little lighter. Maybe like that. Intensity a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're gonna duplicate the spotlight, so Command D or Control D. Position and rotation. We can deselect those. Move that over here. Let's worry about position right now. So we go zoop. Okay, now we can do rotation, orientation. I should have done rotation first before position, but that's not a big deal. Back to position. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. Maybe let's bring up the intensity let's just bring up to 200. It's not a big deal. Oh, but you know what? Let's I'm not liking how that looks. Let's bring it down just a little Okay, that's good for right now. Okay, we're going to right click, create a new solid again. That, or come up there. We're going to do light. Oh, make sure it's black. Okay, we're going to go to CC Spotlight again. Oh, I'm sorry. No, totally no. What the heck? We're going to do, I believe it's lens. No, just generate lens flare. We're going to change that to 150. We want 105. Let's get that right in the middle. Okay. We're going to change it to add. We're going to bring down the brightness a little bit. I don't know, like that. Bring the scale down. Nope. No. We're going to blend with the original a little bit. We can bring that up. With the original. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to do the same thing. Null 3, yes. Ah, perfect. Nice little wow. Nice little lens flare right there. Position, select that. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to duplicate that footage. Press position on this one and unselect. Maybe bring the brightness down a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now what we can do is just let's bring down the brightness a little bit. Oh no, like that. 53 is just too high. So 41. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, if you wanted to, and I'm not going to do it, but I did in this one right here. I created a mask, so the light kind of silhouettes this angle of the truck, and you can do that by just creating a mask around that and just following it like that. But you don't have to. Sometimes you can pull it off and sometimes you can't. In this case, it looks pretty good how it is. You can, you know, it might be too bright still. No, because if you do, you'll see that. So it's your call on what you want to do. But I think that's it. Oh, but you know what? Let's you can even go in. You can do a hue and saturation. No, yeah, hue and saturation. Click colorize. Ooh. Let's make that kind of like yellow a little bit. And then we'll copy this, copy, paste, and then you can even go down to the spotlights, paste, but this time make it, you can even make it like a blue or whatever you want to do, but we're good for right now. That spotlight looks a little funky. Which one is it? It's that one. And that one. I mean, if you have the plugin for you know, lens flares, optical flares, that'll work better because you have more options to work with, and yeah. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It'll help me out a lot if you guys can subscribe and leave a comment on how I did, and yeah, have a fantastic weekend. I know I will. That being said, make sure to click on and check out my other videos. Oh, special announcement. I am starting a horror film series with a friend of mine, and not sure what the name is yet. And it'll be a lot of fun. We're filming this Wednesday. Well, by the time you hear this, I will have filmed it, part of it at least, on Wednesday. And I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are too. This is going to be incredible. Spent a long time writing this out, and yeah, make sure to check that out. That will hopefully be out in 2 weeks. One can hope, right? Anyways, you guys, take it easy, and as always, bye-bye.